Dutch defense, Fianchetto, Semi-Leningrad variation. Intense. That was a serious game. Black got the better of white in that game. The opening was balanced. Black found some nice moves in the middle game. Opening with the queen's pawn. The Dutch defense controls the important e4 square, but somewhat weakens black's king side. In order to dominate the center from the long diagonal, g3 is getting ready to fianchetto the light squared bishop to g2. Nf6 controls the e4 square and advances the knight. Fianchetto move bg2 places the bishop on the long diagonal. The dark squared bishop is getting ready to be fianchetto to g7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. As a result, the bishop grows and gains flexibility on the long diagonal. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent avoids some of the attacking associated with opposite side castling. Games Master. It is the final book action. The bishop is prepared to grow into a functional square. That's good. By positioning the bishop on a potent diagonal, this fianchettos the bishop. It is quite good. As a result, the bishop grows and gains flexibility on the long diagonal. It is ideal. That is a logical response. It is quite good. A wise decision. It is quite good. This is not the best approach. It is incorrect. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. A powerful play. It is quite good. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. That's good. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. That's good. This enables the adversary to capture a pawn and gain territory. It is a mistake. That pawn's capture grants you material. It is ideal. This misses a chance to advance a rook from its starting square. It is incorrect. This is the only good move. It is a great move. That pawn was available for free. It is ideal. By posing a threat to a knight and compelling it to flee, this wins a tempo. It is quite good. There is a better way to protect a knight who is being attacked than this. It is incorrect. That is a regrettable error. It is incorrect. Not the finest, this. It is incorrect. Very precise. It is best. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. A pawn kicks the opposing knight, forcing it to move or risk being captured. This poses the risk of producing a passed pawn. It is quite good. This strikes a rival knight. That's good. This overlooks an easier method for getting a knight to safety. It is incorrect. This strikes at the center with a pawn, fighting for space. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. This is an equal trade. This is the only good move. It is best. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is quite good. There was only one good move in that position. This misses an opportunity to create a passed pawn. It is a mistake. There was just one smart move to be made. This misses the chance to provide an equitable exchange of pieces. That falls flat. There were worse maneuvers, but there were also much better ones. It is incorrect. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. This passes up the chance to capture an open file with a rook. It is incorrect. The pawn is now on a square that is safer. It is ideal. This requires an open file, a typical technique for rook activation. That's good. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. It is ideal. This ignores an opportunity to threaten winning a pawn. This permits the opponent to pin a knight. It is an inaccuracy. This exchange is fair. That's good. Backs off. It is ideal. The queen is therefore moved to safety. It is ideal. As a result, the bishop may now control more squares because it is in a better position. That's good. This shifts the bishop to a square with more activity, giving it greater scope. It is ideal. As a result, the bishop may now control more squares because it is in a better position. It is quite good. This exposes a pawn attack. It is ideal. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. This reveals an assault and puts a pawn in danger. It is quite good. Very precise. It is best. Intense. That was a serious game. Black got the better of white in that game. The opening was balanced. Black found some nice moves in the middle game. Right on target. It is best. Intense. That was a serious game. Black got the better of white in that game. The opening was balanced. Black found some nice moves in the middle game.